What if the vitamins you've trusted for decades were quietly working against you? It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But for millions of Americans over 60, that's exactly what's happening. Slow, silent overdoses that look like ordinary aging. Fatigue, dizziness, brain fog, even memory loss. I'm Dr. William Harris, and today we're cutting through the confusion around supplements. We'll uncover 4 vitamins that can quietly harm your health when taken in excess, and the 4 nutrients that truly restore vitality, clarity, and strength after 60. This story begins with a woman named Marjorie. At 72, she prided herself on her morning routine: exercise, oatmeal, and a bright row of vitamins that she believed were keeping her strong. But over time, something changed. Her energy faded. Her hands began to tremble slightly when pouring her tea. Her thoughts felt slower, heavier. Her doctor tested everything: thyroid, blood sugar, heart rhythm, but missed one thing: her supplement cabinet. When we finally looked together, it told the real story. 3 multivitamins, an energy booster, a calcium tablet, and an extra B complex pill, just for good measure. Her blood work revealed sky-high B6 levels, enough to numb her nerves. A simple intention to stay healthy had quietly turned toxic. Marjorie isn't alone. Studies from the National Institutes of Health show that nearly 1 in 3 older adults takes doses of vitamins higher than the recommended safe limit. Why? Because we've been taught that more is better. More antioxidants, more calcium, more protection. But the human body after 60 plays by a different set of rules. Metabolism slows. Absorption changes. What once healed can now harm if it's not adjusted to this new rhythm of aging. So today, let's walk through the 4 vitamins that can quietly sabotage your health, and the 4 that truly rebuild it. 1. Iron, the hidden rust in the system. Iron is essential when we're young. But after 60, the equation flips. Men stop losing iron through blood. Women after menopause do too. Yet many seniors still take iron just in case. That extra iron doesn't leave the body easily. It accumulates in the liver, heart, and brain, slowly oxidizing like rust inside machinery. The result? Fatigue, brain fog, joint stiffness. Symptoms that mimic normal aging. I once saw a patient who carried iron for energy in her purse. What she didn't realize was that her ferritin level, the measure of stored iron, was double the upper limit. Her fatigue wasn't from low iron, it was from too much. Guidance: if you're over 60, never take iron without a blood test. Most multivitamins labeled for seniors are now wisely iron-free. Choose those. 2. Vitamin B6, when energy turns to nerve damage. Vitamin B6 is the classic energy booster. But here's the irony. In large doses, it damages the very nerves that give you energy and balance. Unlike other B vitamins that flush out in urine, B6 can accumulate in nerve tissue over time. Too much can cause tingling, burning feet, or unsteady gait. Sensations often mistaken for diabetic neuropathy or simple aging. One patient, a retired carpenter, came to me convinced his balance issues were from years of hard labor. Turns out, his daily Mega B complex delivered 100 milligrams of B6, 4 times what his body could handle safely. Guidance: keep your total daily B6 under 25 milligrams, unless prescribed otherwise. And remember, you already get plenty from foods like chickpeas, tuna, or bananas. 3. Calcium, the protector. That backfires. For decades, calcium was the gold standard for bone health. Stronger bones, fewer fractures, the headlines promised. But when taken alone, without its nutritional partners, calcium can wander off course. Instead of going into bones, it can deposit in the arteries, stiffening the heart's vessels. Researchers have found higher rates of heart attacks and kidney stones in seniors relying heavily on calcium supplements. Guidance: if you do take calcium, pair it with vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and magnesium. These nutrients guide calcium to the right destination. And remember, most people can meet their needs through leafy greens, almonds, and sardines. 4. Vitamin E, when protection becomes risk. Vitamin E was once celebrated as the heart protector. But in high supplemental doses, above 400 IU daily, it can actually increase the risk of bleeding strokes and certain cancers. In nature, vitamin E comes from foods like sunflower seeds, avocados, and olive oil, where it's balanced with other antioxidants. But isolated, in capsule form, it can overwhelm your system. Guidance: skip the pills. Get your vitamin E the way nature intended, from food. So those are the 4 vitamins that can quietly do harm. Now let's turn the page to the nutrients that truly help the aging body repair, rebuild, and renew. 1. Magnesium, the silent spark plug of life. If there's one mineral that deserves a standing ovation, it's magnesium. It powers over 300 reactions in the body, from heart rhythm to nerve balance to muscle relaxation. Yet, up to 70% of adults over 60 are deficient. Symptoms often masquerade as aging: nighttime leg cramps, poor sleep, a fluttering heartbeat. I had a patient who'd been on sleeping pills for years. Her real issue? Low magnesium. Within 2 weeks of gentle supplementation, her sleep deepened, her mood lifted, and she said, "Dr. Harris, I feel young again." Best sources: spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and dark chocolate. If supplementing, magnesium glycinate or citrate forms are most absorbable. 2. Vitamin D. 3. The sunshine. Within. After 65, your skin makes half the vitamin D it used to. And yet D3 is the cornerstone of strong bones, a sharp mind, and a balanced immune system. Low D3 has been linked to higher rates of infection, depression, and even falls. That's why I call it the sunlight within. The fix is simple. Get your levels tested. If they're low, your doctor can recommend an appropriate D3 supplement, ideally taken with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado for better absorption. I've seen seniors rediscover their vitality within weeks of correcting a long-hidden deficiency. 3. Vitamin K2. The calcium traffic. Cop calcium is like traffic. Without a good cop, it clogs up everywhere. Vitamin K2 is that traffic cop. It directs calcium to your bones where it belongs and keeps it out of arteries where it doesn't. Without enough K2, calcium pills can harden the heart instead of strengthening the skeleton. In Japan, where fermented foods like natto are rich in K2, rates of arterial calcification are dramatically lower. If fermented soy isn't your taste, look for K2 in egg yolks, hard cheeses, or combined D3 plus K2 supplements. 4. CoQ10, the cellular power plant. Coenzyme. Q10, or CoQ10, isn't a vitamin, but it may be one of the most vital molecules for aging well. It fuels every cell's energy factory, especially in the heart. Levels drop naturally with age, and even more so in anyone taking statin medications for cholesterol. That's why so many people on statins complain of muscle pain or low energy. Supplementing CoQ10 can help restore that balance. In my practice, I've seen patients regain their stamina, think more clearly, even breathe easier on their morning walks. It's safe, well-studied, and in Japan has been used clinically for decades in older adults with heart conditions. So there you have it, the 2 sides of the supplement story. 4 that quietly steal your strength. 4 that restore it. The difference is wisdom, not luck. If you're like most of my patients, your morning routine includes a small handful of pills, some prescribed, some chosen from the vitamin aisle. That's a habit built on hope. But hope needs guidance. Here's my challenge for you tonight. Go to your cabinet, line up your bottles, turn them around, read the labels, every milligram, every ingredient. Then bring them to your next doctor's appointment. Ask one simple question: do I still need this? Because health after 60 isn't about more pills, it's about the right ones in the right amounts. Balance beats excess every time. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you love. Comment below. Which supplement surprised you the most? And if you'd like more evidence-based wisdom on aging with strength and grace, subscribe and join our community here. I'm Dr. William Harris, reminding you, add life to your years, not just years to your life. Be gentle with your body. It's carried you far.